Amish woman is fighting to bring awareness about a dark secret happening in the Amish community.
Well, most people think of the Amish as a simple keep-to-themselves community.
The Amish lifestyle is often shrouded in mystery, especially when it comes to the lives of women within the community. From strict dress codes to unique roles in society,
the Amish are not accustomed to modern technologies.
Amish women live under a set of rules and customs that seem quite strange to the outside world. Today, we'll explore 10 weird things that only exist for Amish women and what life is really like in their world.
The women can drink coffee and the men smoke because the women, they're not allowed to smoke, so they drink a lot of coffee, and the men do drink coffee too.
Number 10, unique clothing rules. The attire of Amish women is among the most obvious distinctions between them and women from other cultures. Amish women adhere to rigid dress codes that represent their modesty, spirituality, and commitment to a straightforward lifestyle. Their traditional clothing consists of bonnets, aprons, and long, simple gowns that are all sewn, sometimes by the ladies themselves. Every piece of apparel they wear has a sacred meaning. Amish women are known for their long dresses, which are intended to discourage conceit and encourage modesty. These dresses are always ankle length, with long sleeves and high necklines to cover off any extra flesh. Additionally, solid-hued materials are usually used to make the gowns, since patterned and brightly colored textiles are viewed as being excessively flashy and foreign. Women's attire is only permitted in subdued, modest hues, the most popular being black, blue, and dark green. This unadorned look is a reflection of the Amish mindset that puts more emphasis on living a life of devotion to God than on outward beauty. Another crucial component of an Amish woman's clothing is her bonnet, which represents her devotion to her community and to God. Married ladies wear white bonnets, whereas single women wear black ones. This custom has its origins in the Amish interpretation of biblical teachings, namely the notion that a woman should cover her head as a symbol of deference and humility. In addition, women reinforce their status as caregivers and homemakers by donning aprons over their clothes. Amish women maintain their traditional clothing by hand sewing it, a talent that has been passed down through the years. Number 9, the role of women. Gender roles are well defined in Amish society, and women's duties mostly involve taking care of the home. It is required of Amish women to take care of the home, which includes raising the family, cooking, cleaning, and gardening. They assist their families both physically and emotionally, making them the pillars of the family. Amish women feel these duties as essential and fulfilling, despite the fact that they are frequently perceived as restricting from a modern perspective. In Amish villages, males are usually the ones who do outdoor work, including carpentry, farming, and other trades. Conversely, women are in charge of the home. They cultivate vegetables in their gardens, make their own bread, churn butter, and even look after cattle. Despite the physical demands of their labor, they accept it as a necessary element of their obligation to protect their family. It is also the duty of mothers to impart these talents to their daughters so that the following generation can continue the customs of their forefathers. Amish women are highly respected for their work as homemakers, even though they do not hold positions of responsibility in the church or society. They provide their kids with a secure, religiously filled atmosphere where they may develop Amish ideals. Women's labor is viewed as essential to the community's development and existence. Number 8, home remedies and natural medicine. Amish communities frequently favor natural and conventional medical practices, mostly depending on herbal medicines and at-home cures. Amish women are skilled at using herbal medicines and natural therapies to heal common diseases, since they are skeptical of modern medicine and prefer to live a reclusive lifestyle. Many of the therapeutic plants that Amish women produce in their gardens are well versed in. These medicinal plants are used to cure fevers, headaches, stomach aches, and colds. For example, chamomile is used to ease stomach problems, and peppermint can help with headaches. Natural family care is a skill that grandmothers teach their daughters and granddaughters, and these cures are frequently handed down from one generation to the next. Amish women usually rely on midwives instead of hospital deliveries for delivery. In line with the Amish ideal for simplicity and seclusion from contemporary culture, the majority of births take place at home. Midwives, who are frequently Amish women themselves, support natural childbirth techniques while offering comfort and care. The Amish place a high value on believing that God has a purpose for delivery and only seek medical assistance in dire circumstances. Amish communities use modern medicine when necessary, but they do not completely reject it. Even in those situations, individuals frequently look for medical care from professionals who respect and are aware of their cultural norms. The Amish society places a strong focus on self-sufficiency and trusting in God's will, which is reflected in this combination of conventional treatment and home medicines. Number 7, the prohibition of modern technology. The lack of contemporary technological amenities in Amish women's daily lives has a significant impact on their way of life. Amish women find that domestic chores like cooking and laundry become labor-intensive and time-consuming when they are without power, modern utensils, or appliances. Amish women, for example, have to perform the laborious task of laundry without the convenience of electric washers or dryers. Rather, they use wringers and tubs to manually wash their garments. After that, regardless of the weather, garments are stretched out to dry on clotheslines. Another major obstacle for Amish women is cooking because they lack electric stoves or refrigerators. They use wood-burning stoves for cooking and canning as a means of food preservation. In the winter, Amish women are also in charge of keeping their houses warm, which often entails taking care of wood-burning stoves and storing fuel supplies in reserve. The lack of technology extends to transportation as well. Like everyone else in their society, Amish women don't own vehicles. Rather, they go to church, markets, and other community events in horse-drawn buggies. This can make travel difficult and slow, particularly in bad weather, but it is an essential aspect of their way of life. Amish women take pleasure in their ability to support themselves and regard their daily responsibilities as a symbol of their dedication to a straightforward, faith-based lifestyle, even if living without modern technology may appear stressful. The simplicity of their way of life is essential to their identification as Amish women, and their labor is regarded as a kind of religion. Number 6, Amish women and education. There is limited opportunities for education in Amish villages, especially for girls. Children from Amish families receive their official education up until the 9th grade. Since Amish women are expected to be stay-at-home moms, homemakers, and contributors to the family farm, they are discouraged from going to college. Practical abilities like reading, writing, simple math, and comprehension of Amish religious beliefs are the main goals of education. But formal education is not the end of education in the Amish society. Through life experience and the mentoring of more senior women in their society, Amish women never stop learning. Their moms and grandmothers teach them vital skills like sewing, cooking, gardening, and raising children. Amish customs are guaranteed to be maintained and handed down through the generations thanks to this lifelong learning. Amish women are extremely proficient in fields that are essential to their way of life, despite the fact that they may not have access to professional professions or higher education. Many are skilled in traditional skills like quilting, which not only fulfills a useful need but also enables them to sell quilts and other handcrafted goods to support the family financially. Some Amish women have started modest companies in recent years. These are typically based on their home skills, including handicrafts or baking. These companies function within the boundaries of Amish principles, giving women the opportunity to make a financial contribution while still upholding the standards of their community. Number 5, courtship and marriage. In Amish communities, courtship and marriage are regulated by stringent customs and laws. Amish females usually start courting in their late teens, and it's considered a serious, long-term engagement that ends in marriage. In contrast to contemporary culture, Amish dating is discreet and modest, sometimes starting with a formal introduction at social gatherings or church services. One unusual practice in Amish courtship is called bundling, in which a couple in the wooing process may spend the night together in bed, but they remain fully clothed and are kept apart by a board or blanket. By following this routine, the couple may communicate and deepen their relationship while upholding their physical limits. Amish weddings are straightforward yet have a lot of significance. Amish women typically don a new clothing in a solid, modest hue, such blue or purple, instead of wearing lavish bridal dresses. The bride's family usually hosts the wedding ceremony, and a huge community supper afterward. Amish weddings are more centered on the religious and communal components of the relationship than weddings in contemporary culture, which are frequently extravagant affairs. In accordance with the patriarchal framework of Amish society, married Amish women are expected to submit to their husbands. The wife looks after the house and the kids, while the husband is seen as the leader of the household. Although this dynamic might appear constrictive, Amish people view it as a necessary component of their religious system. Number 4. The Amish lifestyle. Amish women have modest lifestyles that are closely entwined with their family devotion and faith. Their way of life is characterized by diligence, independence, and commitment to their neighborhood. Amish women get up early every day to start their jobs, which include cooking, cleaning, taking care of the garden, and raising their kids. A prominent feature of Amish lifestyle is their dependence on manual labor and conventional techniques for tasks that are generally facilitated by technology and contemporary culture. For example, Amish women grind their own grains and make their own bread from scratch. In keeping with their dedication to simplicity and inventiveness, they also sew by hand, making their clothes, quilts, and other household goods. Amish women's life revolves around their faith. Every other Sunday, they go to church, where they participate in protracted rituals that include preaching, prayers, and hymns. Their religion is visible in everything they do, even outside of church, from raising their kids to how they dress. Amish women approach every activity with a sense of obligation and humility because they see all of their work, no matter how routine, as an act of devotion. Number 3. The Ordnung. The Ordnung, the unspoken set of laws that direct all facets of Amish life, greatly influences how Amish women conduct their everyday lives. These societal norms, which have been passed down through the years, specify how women are expected to dress, act, and socialize. Though the Ordnung differs significantly from Amish community to Amish community, its fundamental values, humbleness, modesty, and distancing from the outside world, remain constant. Everything about Amish women's clothes, including the color and length of their gowns and the style of head covering they must wear, is governed by the Ordnung. Additionally, since cosmetics, jewelry, and other personal adornments are viewed as manifestations of vanity, they are forbidden from being worn. Rather, Amish women are urged to concentrate on their inside qualities, such compassion, humility, and a strong commitment to their faith. The Ordnung has an impact on Amish women's interactions with the outside world as well. Amish women are trained to stay away from media that may sway them from their religious beliefs, such as television, movies, and other types of entertainment. The community's emphasis on simplicity and faith is strengthened by its seclusion from the outer world. Number 2. No makeup, no jewelry. Amish beauty ideals diverge greatly from contemporary norms. Since cosmetics and jewelry are viewed as displays of conceit and self-indulgence, which run counter to the principles of modesty and humility that are essential to Amish life, Amish women are not allowed to wear them. In contrast, the Amish society views compassion, piety, and a strong work ethic as indicators of inner beauty. Amish women are supposed to be content with the way they look naturally. They think that wearing jewelry or using cosmetics to change how they look is a show of pride that takes attention away from their spiritual lives. The focus is on inner beauty, with one's behavior and character being more significant than one's outward look. This view of beauty is in line with the Amish conviction that humility and simplicity are the greatest characteristics. Amish women take pleasure in their natural appearance and regard it as a representation of their dedication to their beliefs, despite the fact that their lack of jewelry may seem restricting. Their modesty is seen as a means of honoring God and preserving the integrity of their community, in addition to being a personal virtue. Number 1. Childbearing and parenting. Since having children is both a religious obligation and a blessing in Amish culture, Amish women are frequently the center of large, close-knit households. Amish women frequently give birth to several children over their lifetimes, and their families are usually big. This illustrates how important family, community, and passing along the religion to future generations are to the Amish. The majority of the time, a midwife assists with home births. This custom is consistent with the Amish values of self-reliance and simplicity. Amish women prefer to rely on conventional techniques and confidence in God's plan, and they only seek medical help in dire circumstances. Children are seen as essential to the Amish way of life, and each child's birth is celebrated as a gift from God. Religious teaching, responsibility, and discipline are the cornerstones of Amish parenting. Children are instilled with a strong work ethic from an early age, and they acquire vital skills from their parents like farming, cooking, and sewing. Amish women are essential to this process because they instill morals and knowledge in their offspring, safeguarding the community's customs and beliefs for coming generations. For those who are not within the community, Amish women's particular rituals and customs may seem unusual. Simplicity, humility, and a strong commitment to family and religion characterize their world, and although these customs may appear constrictive, Amish culture places a high importance on them. These weird customs are simply a part of daily life for Amish women.